Good morning, everybody, and greetings from Crawford Notch, New Hampshire. This morning I'm standing in front of the AMC Highland Center here, getting ready to embark on a 3-day backpacking hike, a guided hike that my wife purchased for me for a Christmas gift, and I just wanted to let her know that I really appreciate it and thank her for giving me the opportunity to do these kind of things. So, yep, we're getting ready to hit the trail. And just wanted to bring you along with me. The weather, as you can see, is not going to cooperate. They are calling for rain and storms for today and most of tomorrow, but you know, there's nothing we can do about the weather. We're just going to get out here and enjoy ourselves the best we can and see what we can see. I think once we get to the top of the mountains, we're kind of going to be socked in by clouds, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to share any great views with you, but I'll take you along and show you what I find along the trail. So let's get to hiking. Okay, packing up the van, heading to the trailhead here. There's everybody's gear in the back, and we're heading out. Okay, made it to the trailhead. Got my pack on, weighs about 25 pounds, so not too heavy, so we should be able to get up the mountains without too much problem. The rain stopped for now, but as you can still see, the wind is blowing and it looks like it could rain at any second, so we'll get to hiking and I'll bring you along with me. Okay, here's the trailhead, guys, and we're heading up the mountain, so let's go hiking. All right, the first third of a mile or so into the hike here, we're in the northern hardwood forest. Here's a perfect example of a birch tree. And here's the cog railway there in the distance. So far the rain is holding off, so good for that. I feel like I'm in the rainforest, but it's really technically not a rainforest. It's the northern hardwood forest. At this point, to get a little bit higher up in elevation, we're going to enter into the boreal forest zone. And then finally, we will, once we get a little bit higher up, just before the tree line, we're going to enter the alpine zone. So we're going through 3 different climate zones on this hike here this morning. So let's keep going. Okay, coming up on our first mountain stream here. Make our way down and take a look. Nice and scenic back in here. Love the sound of the river. Wow, yeah, really nice. Very relaxing back here. First stream crossing of the day. Trail update. About half a mile in now. Trail's pretty rocky and full of tree roots, so just got to watch your footing, but a couple of minor up and down elevation gains, but overall nice relaxing walk through the woods here. So let's keep going. Okay guys, I failed to mention the name of this trail. It's called the Ammonoosuc Trail, and we're following the blue blazes here. And as you can see, it's been raining heavily for the last couple days, and the trail is pretty muddy, but just taking our time checking our footing, and we're getting there. 1.2 miles in, and Ammonoosuc River is right behind me now, so we're going to stop here and take a little water break. We've got 2.1 miles to go to the Lake of the Clouds hut, which is where we're going to stop for the day and fuel up and spend the night up here. So we're getting ready to change alpine zones from the hardwood forest zone into the boreal forest. The trees and the vegetation has changed here, and a lot more spruce trees that I'm seeing now. So yeah, we're gaining a little bit of elevation, but so far so good. Enjoying the hike. All right, give you some views of the Ammonoosuc River here. We're going to be following the river for a little ways, but yeah, very pretty, picturesque river here coming off the side of the mountain. Okay, there's the Ammonoosuc River. Beautiful. Another trip into paradise. All right, here's some pretty purple mountain flowers. I have no idea what they are, but try to find out and put a name up there on the screen for you. Very beautiful. Okay, I'm a little over a mile and a half in on the trail, and rain's starting up again, so I don't know how this is going to go. We'll see. But there's another view of the river. It looks like in the springtime when the snow melts, this river coming down off the mountain here looks like it can get pretty torrential. Look at the trees and the rocks and stuff that have been moved down the side of the mountain here. Pretty impressive, the power of nature. Also, just found out that through the guide that I was talking to, that this portion of the trail is going to be being closed here in the next year or so. They're blazing a new trail, so you're not going to get to see this view too much more into the future. So enjoy this. Okay, a little impromptu rock cairn here on the side of the trail. I guess I'll add my little rock in there in memory of Herbert Young in 1932. Okay, I get to do a little limbo here. Let's go this way. Ugh. My pack fits through there. Yep, good to go. Okay, well, the rain's slowing down a little bit, but now we've gone about 3 miles in on the trail, or close to it, and Yep, now we're getting to the point where we're going to start getting some serious elevation gain. So let's head up the first set of stairs and get going up to the top. Okay guys, this is called reindeer lichen right here, the tall one.
Reindeer is the one that kind of is antlered.
And the one up here is called trumpet
lichen.
Lichen. Yep, pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Okay guys, well, I think our luck has run out. I think we're going to be in rain for the rest of the day here. It's coming down good, and it's going to show no signs of letting up anytime soon, but that's all right. We're going to keep on going. Look at that cool bridge I just went across. All right, here we are. Just reached this point here known as Emerald Pool. If it wasn't raining, it'd be a nice place to take a little dip and refresh yourself. But with the weather today, I think we're going to pass. Okay, trail update. 45 minutes later, we're still climbing up these rocks. Now we just came to a little stream crossing here. This is beautiful. Wow, check that out. Very cool. Whoa, that goes way back up in there. Nice. And the sun is trying to come out, so we're actually starting to get some views now. So hopefully when we get to the top, I can give you some 360-degree views up there. Very cool. Let's keep hiking. Alright, so I heard this waterfall off the side of the trail, so I climbed my way down here, and wow, what a view, huh? That is freaking awesome. Wow. And there's the clouds we're still in and out of, but man, it's a beautiful waterfall right there. Check this waterfall out. It just keeps on going up into the clouds. And we're getting ready to do a little water crossing right here. Unfortunately, I just lost my water bottle over the side here, and I had to climb down over the trees that are right back in here and down over the side to retrieve it, but I got it, so all is well. Alright guys, check out this cool mushroom here on the side of the trail. I want everybody to put a guess in the comment section down below. What do they think is eating the mushroom here? I'm going to put the answer up on the screen here in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys. Climbing up higher on the waterfall. This might be the highest point of the waterfall, but we got a little bit more elevation to go, so we're gonna head on up the trail. Looks like we're coming up on a little sign here. see what this says. Ah, okay. We are officially entering the Alpine Zone. This is our third and final climate zone on this hike. So from here on up, we'll be in the Alpine Zone. This area here is very fragile, and the sign says to try to definitely stay on the trail. Don't want you to stepping on any of the vegetation. It just takes way too long for it to recover. Okay, so from here on out, the vegetation that we're going to encounter is going to be stunted because of the climate here. So between the high winds and the heavy snows in the wintertime and the short growing season, I believe the average height of the trees here is somewhere between 10 and 15 feet tall. That's as big as they're going to get. So we'll walk through this climate zone here, and soon we'll be getting above the tree line and exposed on the exposed rocks above when we get up to the summit here. So let's keep on going. Okay, still going up, but just wanted you to know that I know I said this on one of my earlier videos, but I'm hoping that somebody invents smell-o-vision soon, because the smell of these pine trees is just unbelievable. So refreshing. Well, if you ever find yourself out hiking and you're up near the tree line or above the tree line, these rock cairns are very helpful in marking the trail. So just follow those and you should stay on trail. I also see another blue mark up there on the rock. So we're definitely going the right way. Let's keep on going. It started raining again, so we're gonna try to get up to the top of this before it gets too slick. All right, guys, I think we're getting up here to the top of the tree line. Clouds are breaking a little bit, still raining though, but getting a little bit of a view. And yeah, looks like the sun might be shining over on that side a little bit, but if you look way down here at the bottom, you can see the Cog Railroad down there. Train station for the Cog Railroad going up to Mount Washington. And Mount Washington is going to be up in those clouds right there. Well, we started somewhere way down there around that corner to the left, and probably another 2 or 3 miles back in there, and made it up this far. And finally, I can see just the makings of our objective of the day. Here's the hut right up here, the roof of the hut. So we're almost there. All right, looks like we got one more little rock scramble just up past that cairn to the hut where we're spending the night. So let's go along. I'm going to take you along to make the final few feet up the hill here. And there the hut is coming into view now. Trying to watch my footing on these rocks here. We are almost here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Get up there. Get this pack off and change into some dry clothes. Woohoo! We've made it. Okay, 4 hours and 45 minutes trail time today. Not sure the distance. I'll try to figure it out and put it on the screen for you. But, here we are, the last few feet back in here. Oh yeah. You know, I'm soaked to the bone. My spirits are pretty high at this point. Okay, I think I'm coming up to the backside there, but it's all right. I made it. Whew. Oh yeah. Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a little explanation and a little post hike update. That last clip that you just saw was me approaching or attempting to approach the Lake of the Clouds hut there. Got a little bit excited to get off the trail and get into some dry clothes, and really wasn't paying attention to my footing, and you saw what happened. Had a pretty hard slip and fall there. Went down, but a couple weeks later now, and went back to the doctor a few times, and turns out that I have a couple of partially torn ligaments in my wrist here from the fall, but they said there's not going to be any surgery required. It's just going to take a few months to hopefully heal on itself if I keep it immobilized. So that's the plan. Still out hiking as much as I can locally here, but just wanted to give you that little explanation to what you just saw there. So hopefully so far you have liked the video, and stay tuned for the next 2 days of hikes that's going to be coming up very soon. So other than that, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program and finish the day's hike out. Okay guys, of course as soon as I get in off the trail and get changed into some dry clothes, the sun starting to break through the clouds here, starting to lift. This is still Mount Washington over here, socked in the clouds, but the rest of the views starting to open up here. If I pan around here in front of the hut, this is Mount Monroe over here, and if I go around a little further, we're going to get some nice views. So let's walk over to the other side. Okay, I'm not really sure what direction I'm looking at here. This is probably looking towards the west, and if you look way down at the bottom, you can see Mount Washington Inn down there. Not far from where we started hiking this morning, and yeah, these are the views that we were hoping for earlier in the day. So it took a while, but yeah, this is why we come up here to the top. So hope you enjoy the views. And just like that, 5 or 6 minutes later, the view is now gone. All right guys, finally, this was our objective about 4 hours and 30 minutes ago to get up here, so we finally made it. I think that's going to do it for the video on day 1 of the hike on the Presidential Traverse. So I'll pick up the next day tomorrow in the next video, and hopefully we'll see you there. Till then, like I always say, you never know what you're going to see when you get out and explore with John.